Hello, everybody, and welcome to Pleasant Hill, Missouri. We're in the coop on the campus of Pleasant Hill High School, ready for District 13 Class 4 basketball action. The Wildcats take on the Nevada Tigers. The Cats are in unfamiliar territory, so to speak, the 6th seed in this district. However, Coach Mercer pointed out, as we were talking earlier today, the last time the Wildcats were the 6th seed in their district tournament, guess what happened? They made a run all the way to the district championship game to face the Bolivar Liberators, a game they ended up losing, but that was a stretch of 8 district titles appearances in 10 years. After that one, they have not been the last 2 years. The Cats would love to get back into the semifinals, maybe a championship game tonight. We talked about them being young. They've had a lot of injuries, but tonight the pressure lies on the shoulders of the Nevada Tigers. It is your pregame show brought to you by Sherwood Community Bank, Harrisonville's only locally owned and managed bank, member FDIC. And we talk about that. You're a 6th seed. You just get to go have fun. You don't have to worry about the pressure. People expect you to just kind of fall by the wayside. So Wildcats, they don't have any pressure on their shoulders. It is for Nevada, and it's one of those games, the longer Harrisonville can hang around, the tighter Nevada may play. And Nevada, one of its players is out tonight, suspended, and that is Dalton Gaiman, younger brother of Clay Gaiman, who is now at Abilene Christian. So that could be an Achilles heel for the Tigers tonight. Again, we are about 14 minutes or so away from your opening tip. We're going to take a timeout here. Thanks some of our great sponsors. We'll be back with more on your Sherwood Community Bank pregame right after this.
Max Savings Event is here at Max Ford in Harrisonville. New 2018 F-150 Super Cab. No money down, buy it for $459 a month. 2018 Escape, 0 down, buy it for $256 a month. Come to Max Ford in Harrisonville for the Max Savings Event and see why we are the fastest growing dealership in the Midwest. Max Ford Harrisonville at the corner of 291 and 71 highways, or shop 24/7 at maxford.com. See dealer for details.
When you climb in your vehicle with your kids and head to the Wildcat game, you want to be safe. Make sure your tires are safe by visiting William and Michelle's at Young's Tire and Wheel Center. You might not need them today. William can give you a peace of mind by letting you know when you will. If tires are needed, they will get you the best tire on the market and Harrisonville's best tire warranty with free flat repair for life of the tire. So stay safe with new tires from Young's Tire and Wheel Center. Decisions on the football field must be made in a split second. When buying a home, it is quite the opposite. Let Carol Looney and her staff at American Heritage walk you through the process with ease. They will make sure buying your dream home doesn't become a nightmare. From the first showing until the keys are in your hand, go with the realtors that have called Harrisonville home since 1981. American Heritage Realtors, office located next to Sonic on Commercial, or go see them at americanheritage-realtors.com.
When you live in a small town, you need someone you can trust to buy a used car from. Steve Holland with Holland Auto Sales is that guy. Selling cars in Harrisonville for 35 years gains you that trust. Used car dealers can come and go, but not Steve. Holland Auto Sales, with 3 generations of Hollands graduating from Harrisonville, means he will be here for years to come. So go see the guy who the Grammer family trusts to buy from. Steve Holland with Holland Auto Sales on Commercial Street, just past Burger King.
Teammates on a football field are a must. That's why Cameron Chenoweth of American Family and Lacey Domnick of Shelter Insurance are teaming.
It's never too early to teach your little ones about finances and saving money. Sherwood Community Bank has plenty of options available for you to help kids save and learn how to manage money. Savings accounts can be started as soon as one is born to help teach them to save. Once they are behind the wheel, a checking account with free internet banking and a debit card could be there for them to manage their money. Sherwood Community Bank is there for the youngsters. Just ask Braxton.
Go see them at Sherwood's Bank. That's where my account is.
It's 6 p.m. and your family is discussing what to eat for dinner. We've all been there. Everyone wants something different.
So make it simple. Go to Forged by Fire in Harrisonville for a little bit of everything. Salads for mom, and a wide variety of them at that. The steak for dad, a Boss Burger for your growing boy, and chicken strips for the little one. The next time you need a variety of food with extra options to satisfy everyone in the family, make the one stop to Forged by Fire in the Price Chopper Shopping Center on Commercial.
You have choices when it comes to apparel and promotional gear for your business. Don't sacrifice quality for choice. Travis Thurston with T Screen Printing and Embroidery has all you could ask for. Local ability to screen print, embroider, and make vinyl decals, not to mention 50,000 promotional products at your fingertips with tscreenprinting.com. The next time your business or event needs apparel or a giveaway, stay local and turn to T Screen Printing and Embroidery, the pros who 4Ts trust to outfit them on Friday nights.
We all have that one friend or family member, the one that has everything. No matter what gift you get them, they already have it. Why not put Doug and Christy Wielden to work and get that picky family member a unique handmade pin, key ring, extra large crocheted blanket to keep warm this winter? Anything you can think of, they can probably think it up. So next time you need a one-of-a-kind item or a one-of-a-kind friend, look up DW Creations on Facebook and have Doug and Chris create the best gift ever. Why freeze in these brutal winter temperatures by parking outside and goes who knows how far to get your coffee? Go to Brew Daddy's, Harrisonville's only drive-through coffee shop. A wide assortment of coffees, lattes, hot chocolates, not to mention warm breakfast sandwiches. There's sure to be something for everyone in the whole family. So the next time you wake up and dread the cold and have to park to get out to get your coffee, remember you don't have to. Drive up, drive through, and stay warm at Brew Daddy's, nestled between Commerce Bank and O'Reilly's on Commercial Street. Stay tuned for more information coming in the next few weeks for those amazing spring and summer farm-to-table dinners brought to you by Cider House Events. The Cider House hosts many 5-course meals prepared by executive chefs that are from local growers. So the next time you're looking for something to do with friends and family, think about a farm-to-table dinner at Cider House Events. Check them out at Facebook or visit their website, ciderhouseevents.com.
A strong starting lineup is a key to a great team. Insurance is no different, and Stafford & Stafford Insurance has the best lineup in town. With personal, commercial, health, life, farm, and crop insurance, they have you covered. 40-plus employees are there for you to find the best rates, walk you through claims, and make sure they are there for every step of the way. So if you're looking for a full-service insurance company with a strong starting lineup, go see the folks over at Stafford & Stafford Insurance on Commercial Street across from Holland Auto Sales.
And go.
They're back. That's Tina Coffey and her staff at the Garage Burgers, all right in front of Young's Auto and right across the street from Young's Tire. That is the Garage. They had a kitchen fire a couple of months ago, and they're back in business, newly redecorated, beautiful inside now with several different Royals, Chiefs, Wildcat memorabilia as well, and of course those same delicious burgers. So if you've been craving one of those fun, delicious burgers, you need to go see Tina at the Garage, as they are now open. They open at 11 a.m. daily. Go to the Garage and get your burger fix today. We'll be back.
What's one of the most important characteristics of a great team? They've got each other's back. Well, that's the motto that the team at Schroeder Chiropractic lives by. With 2 chiropractors, 3 therapists, and an amazing office staff, they've got your back. They'll take care of your aches and pains and have you feeling like new. But Schroeder Chiropractic has the community's back as well, actively involved with Bright Futures and Harrisonville Youth Sports. So next time you need to take care of those aches and pains, go see the team at Schroeder Chiropractic, because they have Harrisonville's back.
When it comes to fast service at a reasonable price, Young's Auto is your place. Whether it's a standard oil change, brake check, or something a little more major, Michelle and William with Young's Auto Repair will make sure you get back on the road quickly with a little change left in your pockets. So if you don't want to break the bank when your vehicle needs service, come to the shop that keeps you rolling down the highway. Young's Auto, right across the street from Young's Tire on South Commercial. You need multiple things for a project at home but don't want to go all over the city to find it? You need to go see Tom and Lonnie Cook at the 38,000 square foot Trade Fair Mall. Over 200 booths with Amish-made jelly, new and used furniture, antiques, toys, and a little bit of everything you can think of. Harrisonville's Trade Fair Mall can be your one-stop for everything. Whether it's your first time to Harrisonville or you've been here for years, the Trade Fair is definitely a see-it-to-believe-it type of place right across the street from Sutherland's.
Salon 114 on the historic Harrisonville Square is happy to sponsor this year's Spirit Spotlight, which highlights a different Wildcat cheerleader who has excelled on the team each week. While the stylists at Salon 114 are extremely busy, they are excited to announce the addition of a full-spectrum infrared sauna. This new addition is available to anyone and comes with an array of health benefits. Sessions are available with flexible times and by the minute. That makes now the time to call at 816-651-3722.
It's happened to all of us. Our printer out of ink and need an important document printed. In Harrisonville, that can spell disaster. Not any longer, though. Kaleidoscope Digital Services has you covered with inexpensive printing services. No more trips to the city just to get a copy made. And that's not all. Computer on the fritz, they'll take a look. Wi-Fi needed for workspace, and even starting a local gaming community plus new board games to try. Head up to the historic Harrisonville Square and check out Kaleidoscope Digital Services on the corner of Wall and Independence Street.
No matter how many things you've had on the menu at Applebee's, everyone has their favorite. Whether it's an appetizer sampler, chicken fajita roll-up, or 3-cheese chicken penne with a side of buffalo sauce, you always go back to your favorite. At some point over the years, every Wildcat has had a meal at Applebee's. The next time you head to Applebee's in your Wildcat gear, mention the Wildcat Special and receive a 10% discount. Applebee's of Harrisonville on Rockhaven Road, catty corner to Quick Trip. When you want all the latest news about the Wildcats, turn to the South Cass Tribune. A large sports section, honor rolls, robotics, and even news and notes from all 6 Harrisonville campuses. They are sure to have you covered. They are happy to say the Wildcats are their hometown team. Find the Tribune around town at various establishments or get a subscription delivered right to your mailbox. Keep up with everything each week in the South Cass Tribune, Harrisonville's home news source.
Days shopping for home appliances and to save a few dollars. Instead, drive across town and see Erlene and her staff that's right here for your convenience. You can be in or out in a short amount of time with amazing service, a great product, and they always treat you like family. Located behind Hawthorne Bank on Plaza Drive, so spend all your extra time you saved cheering on the Wildcats, and remember, think Troby's first when you think of home appliances.
It's always a good idea at the time to have a birthday party at your house, then the party happens. You're too crammed, the mess after you're done, not able to visit with someone because you can't get to that person and chat. Well, next time you have a gathering to plan, whether it's a birthday party, anniversary, bridal or baby shower, graduation party, holiday party, give Sonia at the Dickey Cottage a call. Large area to sit, eat, and visit, space to lay out all the food, and a big living room area for the guys to watch sports. Take the work out of the party, relax, and finally enjoy your party at the Dickey Cottage, the venue place.
Welcome back inside the coop on the campus of Pleasant Hill High School. Class 4 District 13 basketball action. First round matchup, your Harrisonville Wildcats set to take on the Nevada Tigers. It's time for your starting lineups, brought to you by Harrisonville's best starting lineup of insurance. That's Stafford & Stafford Insurance on Commercial Street. For the Nevada Tigers, it'll be Matthew Thompson, Lane McNeely, Logan Applegate, Logan McNeely, and Carter Sweargen. For the Cats, it's going to be Jenkins, Filer, Norris, Rogers, and Knowles, as we are set for basketball action here in first round play. We are ready as the PA announcer is getting ready to announce things here. I appreciate you joining us on the pregame show, brought to you by our friends at Sherwood Community Bank. Harrisonville's only locally owned and managed bank. Member FDIC. And remember, they are your #1 stop for youth savings and teen checking accounts. That is Sherwood Community Bank. Go see them at Sherwood Bank, because that's where Braxton's account is. So we are ready for basketball action. We don't think we're going to have a national anthem, as they played it before the first game of the night. The winner gets the Center Yellow Jackets on Thursday evening in the late game. I believe that's the 8:30 game on Thursday night. The first game of the night was Bolivar over the Pleasant Hill Roosters. And that means the Bolivar Liberators get the exciting task of taking on top-seeded Grandview, who's 21-2 on the season and the defending state champions. Teams are being announced. Cats will be in their away blue uniforms, white letters, white numbers, white and black trim down the side, the block H on the shorts. Nevada going to be in their home whites, white tops, white bottoms, that navy cardinal red colored numbers and letters for the Nevada Tigers, along with the navy trim down the sides for them. Cats will go right to left in the first half. Left to right will be the Nevada Tigers. Looking at the Nevada lineup, it's a mixture of young and old. They start 3 sophomores and a couple of seniors. So it could be an interesting matchup tonight. If I'm the Wildcats, I want to establish the inside game with Brody Rogers. I want to see Bryce Jenkins be aggressive tonight. I want to see him take control of this game early. Dribble, drive, dribble, penetrate, take it hard to the hole. When Bryce Jenkins is on and he's aggressive, the Cats are at their best. If he can do that tonight, the Cats have a good shot at pulling this 6-3 upset. So I want to see a lot out of Jenkins, and I want to see the ball in Brody Rogers' hands on the inside. If the Cats can play a good inside-out game here tonight, they got a good shot at this upset. They got to play we, not me basketball for 32 minutes, and they got to play a full 32 minutes. We'll see if they can do it here tonight as we are ready for basketball action. Rogers set to tip it up against Thompson at midcourt as we are getting set for action here from the Coop in Pleasant Hill. Here we go. Here's the jump. It'll be controlled by the Cats in the backcourt. Evan Filer has it. He's going to bring it up for the Cats. Gets it across the timeline. Going to set up his offense here. Trying to set it up here. Going to go over to the right side wing with it with his dribble. Now goes top of the key between the circles for Knowles. Knowles with it. Goes inside to Rogers. Rogers going to back his way down, gets it poked away, and it goes back the other way. It'll be Applegate with it. Applegate up top. Spin it around. They get it to Lane inside for Thompson. Back out front for Lane. Spin it around. Into the corner they go. Swearengin. He's going to drive. Floater. No. Rebound Jenkins. About a minute in and no score here. Norris with it between the circles. 7:10 to go here first quarter. Get it off for Jenkins. Jenkins step back jumper. Good. Bryce Jenkins for 2. Little mid-range jumper, and the Cats out in front early, 2-0. Back the other way they go with it. That'll be Logan Applegate. Applegate gets it off for Lane McNeely. Back up top for Logan McNeely. Now to Swearengin, and Swearengin throws it away. Was looking in the corner for Lane McNeely, and instead it's a turnover back to the Cats with 6:45 to go here in the first. 2-0 Cats up early. Norris with it between the circles, guarded by Applegate. Get it off for Knowles. Knowles has it left side. They go to the left elbow, knocked away from Rogers. Back out front, goes to Norris now. Norris has it outside, over for Filer. Filer with it on the wing, goes inside to Rogers. Rogers going to work his way in, put it up and in for 2. Cats up early, 4-0 on the Brody Rogers bucket. 6:15 to go first quarter. Swearengin has it outside. He's going to set up the offense for Nevada with 6:10 to go here in the first. Between the circles is Swearingen with it. Gets it over on the wing for McNeely. Back up to Swearingen. Swearingen over for Lane McNeely. They go inside on the cutter. Up and under is Thompson. He puts it in for 2. And it's 4-2. Back the other way we go. Knowles with it. Gets it into Norris in the backcourt. Norris going to be double teamed. Going to have to help him. And right through the double team he goes and gets it back from Knowles. Ahead they go to Rogers. Rogers, spin move, paint, glassing, good. Brody Rogers with a great move. And it's 6-2. Cats with 5:30 to go here in the first quarter. Back the other way we go with it. Logan with it. Gets it in the corner for Thompson. Back to Logan McNeely back out front. Into the corner, 3 ball on the way. No, misses. Knowles with the rebound. Gets it to Norris. Back the other way they go. Filer with it. Filer now to Norris. He'll fire a 3. Connects! And it's a 9-2 early lead for the Cats. Kobe Norris for 3. We'll take a timeout.
When you climb in your vehicle with your kids and head to the Wildcat game, you want to be safe. Make sure your tires are safe by visiting William and Michelle's at Young's Tire and Wheel Center. You might not need them today. William can give you a peace of mind by letting you know when you will. If tires are needed, they will get you the best tire on the market and Harrisonville's best tire warranty with free flat repair for life of the tire. So stay safe with new tires from Young's Tire and Wheel Center.
5:06 to go first quarter. Timeout by Nevada. It is 9-2. Cats with an early run and playing good basketball on both sides of the floor, defensively and offensively. They're moving the ball on the offensive end. They're not forcing things, and they're getting the looks they need. A couple of good buckets inside by Brody has opened up the outside game, and Norris knocked down the open 3. Swearingen has it, gets it off for Thompson. Thompson looking down low, now has it on the wing. They go over to Swearingen now. Swearingen right side, top of the key. Back to Swearingen. Swearingen's got it now, trying to get rid of it. Look for Applegate, goes to McNeely. That is Lane McNeely, back to Swearingen. Skip it over for Thompson. Thompson thought about a 3. Now going to dribble to the top of the key, go over to Swearingen. Swearingen looking for 3. And now a foul called. And it's a turnover, as that is an offensive foul. They're going to call that one a moving screen on Logan McNeely, and the Cats are going to pass it in here up 9-2 early, 4:30 to go in the first quarter. Across the timeline comes Norris with it, over for Jenkins. Jenkins to Rogers. Rogers gets it stripped away, and he goes back the other way. Thompson's got numbers 2-on-1. Got it in 1. Going to go to the free throw line. 9-4 the score. Now, I like the Cats trying to get it inside to Brody Rogers. What I don't like is they're trying to force it into Brody. Now's when the dribble drive will take good effect. So Bryce and Norris got to start working on that dribble drive. Dribble penetration will open up and loosen up the guarding on Rogers. Free throw is no good by Thompson, and the Cats lead 5-5 with 4:15 to go here first quarter. Norris going to bring it across the timeline for the Cats. Looks over to the left side, goes right side, or goes right. Left side from the right side. Get it off for Knowles. Knowles will fire. Knowles will miss that one badly. Didn't have those feet set, and it showed as he missed it off to the side and out of bounds off of everything. And it's 9-4. Back the other way we go. Couple of bad possessions right after that timeout for the Cats. They get it to Thompson. He's going to go in strong. No. And a blocking foul going to be called on Colby Knowles. Colby didn't like that call, but I like that call. He had released the ball before. Colby kind of slid up underneath him there and kind of flopped a little bit. It's his first, and it's 9-4, and Thompson at the line where he's 0 for 1 on the evening. So 3:54 to go here first quarter. Cats with an early lead. And Thompson at the line. Free throw rattles in, rattles out. Has one more to go here. And Poisel going to check in for the Cats. So 9-4 our score. So 3:54 to go here in 9-5. Second one is good. Jenkins set to pass it in. And that one's knocked out of bounds by Applegate, and it'll stay with the Cats on the baseline. Poisel set to pass it in now. Cats have played solid basketball the last couple of weeks. Lost a couple of heartbreakers. And now up they go. A little floater in the paint. Good by Kobe Norris. And it's 11-5. That's one of those shots Coach Mercer said, "What are you?" "Okay, I'll take it." 3:35 to go here first quarter. Cats up by 6. They got it. McNeely gets it inside. Thompson outside, 3-ball Swearingen. Good. Wide open out there. Knocks it down, and it's 11-8. Swearingen with his first bucket of the game, and it's a one-possession game here in the first quarter. 3:18 to go. That one is knocked out of bounds. Good active hands in the passing lanes by Nevada there. 3:16 to go here first quarter. Cats with an early 3-point lead, led by 9-2 count early. They get it into Jenkins. Jenkins going to bring it up, going to be guarded by Logan McNeely. Right side wing is Filer. Filer has it now, gets it knocked away, picked up and passed off for Jenkins. Jenkins has it out front, guarded by Applegate. Goes over to the left side wing. Norris was feeling it, couldn't knock that one down, but a good offensive board by Poisel. He can't knock it down, and a rebound by Thompson. Thompson out for McNeely. Kick it in the corner for Logan McNeely. 3-ball outside. Thompson, no. Long rebound goes to the Cats. Rogers has it ahead for Norris. Norris kicks back. Jenkins, long 3. Good. Rattles it home. Jenkins, and it's 14-8. Finding the open man and knocking it down. 14-8, 2:20 to go here first quarter. 3-ball back the other way. Good by Applegate, and it's 14-11. Applegate knocks one down. So they trade threes, and 2:10 to go here first quarter, and a 14-11 score. Filer with it outside volleyball line, dribbles over to the left side wing. He's going to dribble it in the paint. Doesn't like what he sees. Back to Rogers. Rogers going to work his way in. Glass no good. Rebound by Swearingen. Swearingen going to go back the other way. Kick it off on the wing. 3-ball. No. Rebound Brody Rogers. And the Cats up by 3 in the basketball with 1:45 to go here first quarter. 14-11 our score. Harrisonville's hung around in the first half of a lot of games. They've just not been able to close. So we'll see how that goes as the game goes on. They get it inside. That's going to be a foul on Swearingen. I don't know if that second on, that is going to be on Logan McNeely. And that's going to bring Noah Cheney into the game. So 1:31 to go. Jaden Wilson in the game as well as Crowley for the Cats. Kick it off on the wing. Jenkins 3-ball. Good. Bryce Jenkins for 3. He's having a good first quarter, and it's 17-11. Cats up by 6. Jenkins with 8. Get it up top of the key. Spin it around Swearingen. Swearingen over for Lane McNeely. McNeely over for Cheney. Cheney looking inside. Gets it to Thompson in the corner on the left side. Backs it out of the corner to the wing. Dribble over right side wing for Cheney. Back up front for Thompson. Now he hands off for Applegate. Applegate, it's got it volleyball line to Thompson. Thompson going to drive inside, weaves around traffic, puts it up and in for 2. Make it 17-13 as Thompson's got 7 to lead Nevada. Get it off and knocked out of bounds. Thompson almost had the steal. Kobe Norris checks back in with 39 seconds to go in the first. Cats lead by 4. Knowles set to pass it in here. Looks to get it in. He's going to have to hurry. Gets it in for Poisel. Poisel's got it out front now. Gets it to Norris. Norris guarded by Applegate. Norris goes over to the right side with it. Volleyball line right side to the right wing with the dribble. Back out front he goes with 25. Cats going to look for one last shot here. Up by 4 and 20 seconds to go in the first quarter. He backs it back up now. Now he's going to dribble towards the wing right side. Gets tied up, and a bailout by Nevada as they reach in on it. And that is on Applegate. It's his first. Be Cats ball underneath, 12.5 seconds to go. Crowley along with Poisel down low. Knowles set to pass it in, gets it up front. Little lob, and that's not what you want. They turn it over. Back the other way. Swearigan tries to go up strong and then gets a stare down to Colby Knowles. Not sure what was going on there. Colby just was kind of walking off, and the official caught that. And still looking around. Might be a little bit of extracurricular talk going on down there. It looked like he was looking over at Colby Knowles. I think Colby's like, I don't know what you're upset about, buddy. Free throw is good by Swearigan. He's got 4, and it's a 17-14 ball game. Can make it a 2-point game with this second one. And it is good. Rattles it home. 17-15 the score. Back the other way we go. Norris with it. Kick it. 3 ball blocked away. Throws up. No. Good athletic move. And the Cats lead by 2 after 1. We'll be right back.
When you live in a small town, you need someone you can trust to buy a used car from. Steve Holland with Holland Auto Sales is that guy. Selling cars in Harrisonville for 35 years gains you that trust. Used car dealers can come and go, but not Steve. Holland Auto Sales, with 3 generations of Hollands graduating from Harrisonville, means he will be here for years to come. So go see the guy who the Grammer family trusts to buy from. Steve Holland with Holland Auto Sales on Commercial Street, just past Burger King.
All right, 8 minutes on the clock as we go to quarter number 2. The Cats lead 17-15. They jumped out to a quick 9-2 run to lead it early on, and then Nevada chipped away at it and eventually got it to a 2-point game at the end of the quarter as they outscore the Wildcats by a 13-6 count the rest of the way and get it to within 2. So 8 minutes on the clock. We go to quarter number 2 here. Cats, the 6th seed, would be considered the underdog, and they are up by 2 after 1. For the Cats, it's just putting together 4 of these quarters. They've had great quarters all season long. They've had great halves. They've had great 3-quarter games. They haven't been able to put 4 quarters together to get an impressive W, and what a better way to start because it's win or go home time in the district tournament. They get it in. Applegate going to bring it across the timeline for Nevada as we get underway second quarter. Nevada with it at the top of the key. Dribble over to the wing. Hand off on the wing. Lane McNeely with it on the wing right side. Goes into the corner for Thompson. Thompson wanted to drive baseline. Doesn't like what he sees. Kicks it over the other way. Back top of the key. Spinning around into the corner. Thompson wide open for 3. No, but a good offensive rebound by Cheney. Hands off to McNeely, and we're knotted at 17 all. So that bucket is good. And it goes back the other way. Inside Rogers. He's fouled. No, they're going to call him for a travel. And it goes back the other way. So 17 all our score here, just underway in the second quarter. Applegate with it, skips it over on the wing. Now handoff on it for Cheney. Cheney back for Applegate. Applegate with it on the wing right side, going to dribble to the top of the key. And he skips it over. 3 ball on the way by Lane McNeely. No. Rebound by Filer. We're tied at 17, and Filer going to push it. Gets it to Knowles. Knowles will fire. Knowles will connect for 3. Colby Knowles, his first bucket of the game, and the Cats regain a 3-point lead at 20-17 with 6:35 to go here in the second. Little floater in the paint. Applegate is good. Make it 20-19. He's got 5. He goes back the other way. Cats up by 1. Jenkins has it. Dribbles over to the wing on the left side. Skips it over to the right side wing now for Filer. Filer has it on the wing. Going to dribble into the paint. Get it back for Norris. Norris has it. Going to back it between the circles. Norris has got it. He's going to dribble drive. Drops it off Rogers. Baseline jumper. Good. Brody Rogers for 2. and Rogers has 6, and the Cats lead 22-19. Denny has it for Nevada, gets it out between the circles, hands off for Applegate from Cheney. Applegate going to drive, goes in strong, blocking foul going to be called. They're going to call that one on Knowles, and that'll be 2 on Colby Knowles. So 22-19 the score. It's 2 on Knowles, and Applegate goes to the line for a pair. First one good, bottom of the net it goes, makes it 22-20 with 1 more to go here. Second one coming up, it is good as well, 22-21, a 1-point game. So Nevada's battled back from down 7 early, and it's a seesaw battle now here in the second quarter. Left side wing, Filer with it. Filer going to have to get rid of it, gets it to Norris. Norris has it outside on the left side, dribbles between the circles, set up his offense with 5:25 to go in the first half. Knowles with it on the wing right side, a little give underneath, too much traffic there, and it goes back the other way. And back the other way it goes. Knowles was fading back and falling away before any contact, and no call was a good call right there. Knowles wanted that charge. He get it into Jenkins. Jenkins and a reach-in foul on Applegate. That'll be 2 on him. And Nevada not very deep on their bench. A couple of their starters now with 2 fouls. Swearigan comes in. And also 22 Thorpe comes in for Nevada. 5:13 to go in the first half. Cats up by 1. Look to get it in here. They get it in. And Swearigan holding foul going to be called on him. It'll be his first. It was a good job by Norris right there to tie him up. And Norris has given up some size and frustrating Swearigan. 5:05 to go here in the first half. Cats up by 1. Norris with it over to the wing. Gets it to Rogers inside. Rogers going to work his way in. A reach-in foul called. That'll be the 6th team foul on Nevada. They're going to call that one on Thompson. So 22-21 the score. Trying to get the ball in is Jenkins here. He's going to have to hurry. And now that's an errant pass, but picked up by Filer. 3-ball corner. Good by Bryce Jenkins. He's hot in the first half, and the Cats lead 25-21. Jenkins has 11. 4:45 to go here in the first half. And a 4-point lead for the Cats. Denny over to Swearigan. Swearigan to Denny. Denny baseline for Thorpe. Trying to get rid of it. Gets rid of it for Thompson. Thompson dribbles to the wing. Spins it around the other way. Swearigan thought about a 3. Dribbles in. Backs it back up. Going to set up his offense. Lane McNeely over for Thorpe. Back out front they go with 4:15 to go in the first half. 25-21. Cats with the lead. Denny with it outside, trying to get rid of it. Gets it over to Swearigan. Cats defense is locked in right now. Baseline or jumper free throw line, no good. Cannot give up those easy putbacks. 25-23 on the Thorpe putback. Goes back the other way. Get it off for Norris with 3:51 to go here in the first half. 25-23. Norris off to Filer. Filer's got it guarded by Swearigan. Knocks the ball away. It stays with the Cats with 3:41 to go. We had a timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. 3:41 to go first half. Cats up 2.
It's never too early to teach your little ones about finances and saving money. Sherwood Community Bank has plenty of options available for you to help kids save and learn how to manage money. Savings accounts can be started as soon as one is born to help teach them to save. Once they are behind the wheel, a checking account with free internet banking and a debit card could be there for them to manage their money. Sherwood Community Bank is there for the youngsters. Just ask Braxton.
Go see them at Sherwood Bank. That's where my account is.
3:41 to go first half. 25-23 our score. Cats with a 2-point advantage. It will be Cats ball on the near side as we get set to pass it in here. early 7-point lead has evaporated for the Cats, but they do lead it by 2 and have pushed it out to as many as 4 here in the second quarter. 25-23 the score, 3:35 to go here in the first half. Filer with it, left side wing. Between the circles he goes for Jenkins to Poisel in the other corner for Norris. Back to Filer in the corner. Filer drives, gets it off for Rogers. Rogers tries to get rid of it, loses his handle, goes back the other way. Denny, layup is good, and we're knotted at 25. It goes back the other way, 25 all. Another tie here in the second quarter. Get it to Poisel. Jumper no good. Rebound stays with the Cats as it went out of bounds off of Denny, and 3:01 to go in the half. Filer checks out. Crowley checks in. Brody Rogers set to pass it in. Rogers looks to Jenkins, back into Rogers. They go back to Jenkins, and it's tipped out of bounds, and it stays with the Cats with 2:56 to go in the half. 25 all our score here in the first half of this one. Cats set to pass it in. Jenkins here on the near side gets it to Crowley, and that was a bad pass by the Cats, and Nevada looking for their first lead of the game. They get it. Sweargen knocks it down, and it's 27-25 with an and one opportunity coming from him. So Nevada's first bucket or first lead of the ball game comes at the 2:52 mark of the first half of play. 28-25 our score. So a 3-point lead by Nevada. They get it off for Crowley. Crowley out front for Jenkins. Jenkins to Crowley into the corner, back to Crowley, and he loses the handle on it. Goes back to Nevada. This is where the Cats got to be careful here. This is where they've self-destructed in times past, as they've had leads and they've let them evaporate, and then the leads after they evaporate become 5- and 10-point leads for the opposition. They don't want to get into that here. Sweargen's going to fire a three and knocks it down, and just like that, it's a 6-point lead for Nevada. Sweargen, he's got 13. Sorry, he's got 11, and now Crowley has it on the wing back out front for Norris with 1:54 to go in the half. Over for Crowley into the corner. They go for Poisel. Poisel gets it stripped away from him by Thompson. He goes back the other way. That's about 4 empty trips in a row for the Wildcats. They led it 25-21, and it's a 10-0 run by Nevada. Backdoor cut for Thompson. He goes up and under, and he knocks it down for 2. And just like that, it's an 8-point game. And it's danger zone for the Wildcats right here as they're down by 8 with 1:32 in the half. You do not, all that momentum you've had in this first half, you don't want it to go to the wayside, go into the locker room down 11 or 12 points when you led most of this first half of play. Thompson at the line. He's got 9. He could join Sweargen in double figures with this free throw, and it is good. And it's 34-25. Cats need a bucket, and they need one badly. A bucket and a stop here. That's where you got to start. Across the timeline, they get it off for Jenkins. Back for Norris. Norris to Jenkins. They skip it over to Knowles. Back out to Norris. Norris has it, looks back door, goes to Knowles now. Knowles looks inside. Back over for Jenkins. He'll fire a long three, no. Rebound inside to Rogers. Rogers with a good offensive board, gets it to Norris, over to Jenkins. Jenkins dribble drive, kick off, 3-ball top of the key, no. Rebound bounces around. Filer with it, but he gets it stripped away, and out of bounds was Sweargen, and it'll stay with the Cats with 59 seconds to go. So 59 seconds to go, first half. Cats down 9, have led by as many as 7. Find themselves down. Their largest deficit is now 9, and that's what it stands at right here. Sit over on the wing. Jenkins with it, going to back it up, volleyball line with 45. Get it over for the Cats. Have it now. As Filer had it over to Knowles, now to Norris. Norris to Filer. Filer with it back to Norris. Norris to Filer. Filer with it on the wing over to Norris. The length of Nevada has come into play in the second quarter of this one, getting a lot of deflections and a lot of tipped shots. 20 seconds to go here in the half. Cats down by 9. Electing to run the last minute of the clock off and go for one last shot here. Norris with it. He's going to drive in, get it off for Filer. Filer over to Jenkins. Jenkins 3-ball. Good! And that'll send us to the locker room. That's what the Cats needed. They go to the locker room down 34-28. That could be a big one. We'll go to a timeout.
You have choices when it comes to apparel and promotional gear for your business. Don't sacrifice quality for choice. Travis Thurston with T Screen Printing and Embroidery has all you could ask for. Local ability to screen print, embroider, and make vinyl decals, not to mention 50,000 promotional products at your fingertips with tscreenprinting.com. The next time your business or event needs apparel or a giveaway, stay local and turn to T Screen Printing and Embroidery, the pros who 4Ts trust to outfit them on Friday nights. What's one of the most important characteristics of a great team? They've got each other's back. Well, that's the motto that the team at Schroeder Chiropractic lives by. With 2 chiropractors, 3 therapists, and an amazing office staff, they've got your back. They'll take care of your aches and pains and have you feeling like new. But Schroeder Chiropractic has the community's back as well, actively involved with Bright Futures and Harrisonville Youth Sports. So next time you need to take care of those aches and pains, go see the team at Schroeder Chiropractic because they have Harrisonville's back.
Salon 114 on the historic Harrisonville Square is happy to sponsor this year's Spirit Spotlight, which highlights a different Wildcat cheerleader who has excelled on the team each week. While the stylists at Salon 114 are extremely busy, they are excited to announce the addition of a full-spectrum infrared sauna. This new addition is available to anyone and comes with an array of health benefits. Sessions are available with flexible times and by the minute. That makes now the time to call at 816-651-3722.
The Trade Fair Mall isn't just an antique mall. It's several businesses in one. Need T-shirts for your team? A custom T-shirt shop on site has you covered. Speaking of covered, Harrisonville Trade Fair is Missouri's #1 seller in premier portable buildings to store all your outdoor equipment. Design your own or buy one in stock for as little as $100 down and no credit check. While you are custom designing your premier portable building, snack on some delightful cinnamon glazed pecans, cashews, and almonds from the Nutty Bavarian. You need it? They probably got it. Harrisonville's Trade Fair Mall across from Sutherland's.
No matter how many things you've had on the menu at Applebee's, everyone has their favorite. Whether it's an appetizer sampler, chicken fajita roll-up, or 3-cheese chicken penne with a side of buffalo sauce, you always go back to your favorite. At some point over the years, every Wildcat has had a meal at Applebee's. The next time you head to Applebee's in your Wildcat gear, mention the Wildcat Special and receive a 10% discount. Applebee's of Harrisonville on Rockhaven Road, catty corner to Quick Trip.
What is your time worth? Think about it the next time you head to the city to spend hours and days shopping for home appliances and to save a few dollars. Instead, drive across town and see Erlene and her staff that's right here for your convenience. You can be in or out in a short amount of time with amazing service, a great product, and they always treat you like family. Located behind Hawthorne Bank on Plaza Drive, so spend all your extra time you saved cheering on the Wildcats, and remember, think Trobies first when you think of home appliances.
Why freezing these brutal winter temperatures by parking outside and walking? Who knows how far to get your coffee? Go to Brew Daddy's, Harrisonville's only drive-through coffee shop. Wide assortment of lattes, coffees, hot chocolates, warm muffins, as well as warm sandwiches are sure to be something for the whole family. So the next time you wake up and dread the cold and have to park to get out to get your coffee, remember, you don't have to. Drive up, drive through, and stay warm at Brew Daddy's, nestled between Commerce Bank and O'Reilly's on Commercial Street. coming this spring. When will this spring come, I should say, as we are looking at Farm to Table Dinners brought to you by Cider House Events and the Cider House on 7 Highway just south of Harrisonville. Look for a schedule of those Farm to Table Dinners coming your way. You can check them out on their Facebook page or at ciderhouseevents.com. Farm to Table Dinners and warm weather coming your way here in a few months. The garage is back in action after a kitchen fire over the holidays. They are back and better than ever. Newly remodeled on the inside, new furniture back on the inside, the bar area redone as well. They have the best burgers in town, and they have an assortment of burgers. So if you've been craving one of the garage burgers and you need to get your fix, good news, they opened back up and they will be open at 11 o'clock daily. Go see them at the Garage Burgers right across the street from Young's Tire and Wheel Center, the Garage.
When you want all the latest news about the Wildcats, turn to the South Cass Tribune. A large sports section, honor rolls, robotics, and even news and notes from all 6 Harrisonville campuses. They are sure to have you covered. They are happy to say the Wildcats are their hometown team. Find the Tribune around town at various establishments or get a subscription delivered right to your mailbox. Keep up with everything each week in the South Cass Tribune, Harrisonville's home news source.
It's happened to all of us. Our printer out of ink and need an important document printed. In Harrisonville, that can spell disaster. Not any longer, though. Kaleidoscope Digital Services has you covered with inexpensive printing services. No more trips to the city just to get a copy made. And that's not all. Computer on the fritz, they'll take a look. Wi-Fi needed for workspace, and even starting a local gaming community plus new board games to try. Head up to the historic Harrisonville Square and check out Kaleidoscope Digital Services on the corner of Wall and Independence Street.
Salon 114 on the historic Harrisonville Square is happy to sponsor this year's Spirit Spotlight, which highlights a different Wildcat cheerleader who has excelled on the team each week. While the stylists at Salon 114 are extremely busy, they are excited to announce the addition of a full-spectrum infrared sauna. This new addition is available to anyone and comes with an array of health benefits. Sessions are available with flexible times and by the minute. That makes now the time to call at 816-651-3722.
What's one of the most important characteristics of a great team? They've got each other's back. Well, that's the motto that the team at Schroeder Chiropractic lives by. With 2 chiropractors, 3 therapists, and an amazing office staff, they've got your back. They'll take care of your aches and pains and have you feeling like new. But Schroeder Chiropractic has the community's back as well, actively involved with Bright Futures and Harrisonville Youth Sports. So next time you need to take care of those aches and pains, go see the team at Schroeder Chiropractic because they have Harrisonville's back.
It's 6 p.m. and your family is discussing what to eat for dinner. We've all been there. Everyone wants something different. So make it simple. Go to Forged by Fire in Harrisonville for a little bit of everything. Salads for Mom, and a wide variety of them at that. The steak for Dad, a Boss Burger for your growing boy, and chicken strips for the little one. The next time you need a variety of food with extra options to satisfy everyone in the family, make the one stop to Forged by Fire in the Price Chopper Shopping Center on Commercial. Up to give you options in the insurance market. They know you have choices, and they want to work together like the Wildcat football team to make sure you have the best insurance coverage out there. To see what their team can do for you, call Cameron Chenoweth at 816-380-3996 and Lacey Domnick at 816-380-2700.
All right, 1:55 before we get to second half action. It is your Kaleidoscope Digital Services halftime show. The Cats trail 34-28 here in this one. Led most of the first half. Nevada took its first lead at 2:52 mark of the second quarter. They were in the midst of a 13-0 run that gave them the lead, and a huge three right before the half by Bryce Jenkins cut that lead from 9 to 6 for the Wildcats, and that could come up huge in the second half. We were just talking before he had hit that. The one thing you didn't want to do if you're the Cats, you had all that momentum in the first half. You didn't want to give up a long run and then be down by 10 going into the half. Instead, a big 3 makes it a 6-point game and a manageable comeback for the Cats in the second half. And I always have this theory about underdogs. The longer you let them stick around, the harder it is for them to go away. So the Cats, if they can get a couple quick buckets here to start this third quarter, they'll find themselves in good shape and start putting a little bit of pressure on the Nevada Tigers. So we are ready for second half action here. This has been the Kaleidoscope Digital Services halftime show. Cats trail 34-28 at the half. We had a couple of ties in that first half of play, both of them occurring in the second quarter. A big 13-0 run by Nevada really was the difference in that second quarter as they outscored the Cats 19-11 and took that 34-28 lead. Thankfully, the Cats got that big three-pointer to make it a 6-point game at the half. After the Cats started 9-2, 32-19, Nevada had outscored the Wildcats, and really 32-16 if you don't count that 3 that Jenkins had got. Cats going to get the ball to start this second half. You got to keep Jenkins trying to get him the ball. He's been the hot hand, but somebody's got to step up for the Wildcats and be a second scorer. Jenkins has 14 of the Cats' 28 points. 4 of them coming from behind the arc, 12 of the 14 coming from behind the arc. We're underway in the second half. Norris with the ball. He's going to dribble it in, tries to get it underneath, and does to Rogers. Good look to start for Brody Rogers, and he's got 8, and it makes it 34-30. Get it over to Swearengin. He's got it right side volleyball line. Skip it over to the left side for Lane McNeely. Back to Swearengin. Swearengin's got it on the outside, looking to get rid of it. Backs it back up with 7:25 to go here in the third. 34-30 is our score. Into the corner for McNeely. And Logan McNeely goes underneath for Thompson, who gives them back a 6-point lead at 36-30. So he just lays that one in, and he's got 12, and it's a 6-point Nevada lead. Left side wing with it is Filer. He goes into the blocks for Rogers. Rogers hook shot no good. Rebound by Applegate for Nevada, and they push it back the other way. 3-ball top of the key. Applegate good. And just like that, Nevada's up by 9, 39-30 on an Applegate 3. He's got 10-3 in double figures for Nevada. 6:45 to go in the half. Jenkins thought about it, couldn't quite get the handle he wanted on it, and backs it back up now. Norris with it, close to the timeline, has it way outside volleyball line left side. Going to dribble in, back it back up, goes top of the key, handoff. 3-ball on the way. Good from Colby Knowles. Knowles has got 6, and the Cats back within 6 at 39-33. Now you got to get a stop if you're the Cats. Don't give up another easy look. Swearengin gets it in the corner for Thompson. Thompson goes underneath for McNeely. Kick it in the corner, spin it around, 3-ball lane. McNeely is good. It's 42-33. Good ball movement by Nevada, and they lead by 9 again. Norris goes into Knowles. Knowles fires, no good. Rebound out of bounds, stays with the Cats with 5:53 to go. Knowles tried to answer right back, could not, and it's Cats ball down 9 with 5:53 to go here in the third. They get it to Norris, over to Jenkins, into the corner is Jenkins for 3. Good, Bryce Jenkins! 42-36, back to 6. Jenkins got 5 threes. We'll take a timeout.
Decisions on the football field must be made in a split second. When buying a home, it is quite the opposite. Let Carol Looney and her staff at American Heritage walk you through the process with ease. They will make sure buying your dream home doesn't become a nightmare. From the first showing until the keys are in your hand, go with the realtors that have called Harrisonville home since 1981. American Heritage Realtors, office located next to Sonic on Commercial, or go see them at AmericanHeritage-Realtors.com.
All right, 42-36, Cats down by 6. Teams trading threes back and forth here and trading buckets in this second half. Both teams with a couple of threes and a 2 here in the second half, both with 8 points, and we're just 2 minutes plus into this third quarter. Applegate brings it across to Sweargin. He's got it left side volleyball line. Backs it up. Directs traffic, goes between the circles, goes over to Applegate on the right side. Skip it to the left wing for Thompson. He's going to try to dribble on Rogers. Puts it in the lane, no. And I'll see if they call that on Knowles or Rogers. I think they're going to call that on Brody. And that'll be 2 on him. Oh, no, just the first on Brody. I thought he had one in the first half. So at the line for Paris Thompson, he is 2 for 4 on the evening from the free throw line. First one is up and good. Nothing but the bottom of the net on that one. It's a 7-point game, 43-36. One more to go for Thompson. He missed his first 2. He has made 3 in a row now at the line. 5:28 to go here, third. Second one by Thompson. It is up. It is good. And it's a 44-36 ball game. Cats down by 8. 5:25 to go here in the third. Filer in the corner on the on the left side. Left volleyball line is Norris over to Jenkins. Back to Norris in the corner for Filer. He's going to drive, put up a floater. Good. Evan Filer's first bucket of the ball game. And it's 44-38. Just trading baskets here. Cats would like a stop. Get it to 4-3. Applegate going to get a pick, and he's going to drive all the way in. Get it in the corner for 3. Good. Wide open is Lane McNeely. He's got 2 threes in the second half, and it's a 47-38 lead. Back to 9 again for Nevada. Back out front they go for Norris. Cats have answered every time Nevada's knocked in this second half to keep it around 6. They get it off for Norris, way outside 3 ball. Good, Kirby Norris for 3. Both teams hot from the outside. 47-41, a 6-point game with 4:20 to go in the third. Applegate with it. He's going to drive. Free throw line jumper, no. Rebound by Rogers, and the Cats a chance to make this a 4-point game. Norris with it, over to Jenkins. Jenkins way outside, back to Norris. Norris and Jenkins playing catch. Left side is Jenkins, back to Norris. Left side wing way outside is Jenkins. He'll fire. He can't connect. Rebound inside. They're going to call that one on Rogers. He got a little bit in the back there, and it goes back the other way. Good look by Jenkins. They kept giving him the space. He could have knocked that one down. It would have been his 6th three-pointer of the night. Instead, he stays with 5. Evan Filer checks out. It's a 6-point game. Logan McNeely passes it in. Now Applegate with it. Applegate across the timeline, gets it to Thompson. A little give and go. Applegate, glass and good. 49-41. And he's in double figures. 3 in double figures for Nevada. Jenkins with it on the left side wing. Gets it off for Poisel. Poisel now back out front. Between the circles with it. Jenkins to Knowles, over to Norris. Norris back to Jenkins. Jenkins back to Norris. He's way outside. He's got it a little bit long. Rebound on the inside by Poisel. Can't come up with it, but Jenkins with a little floater. Good. Bryce Jenkins for 2, and it's 49-43 here in the third with 3 minutes to go. We're right where we started this half with a 6-point Nevada lead. Spinning around, Thompson with it. Thompson going to back it back up, 49-43 the score. Back out to Sweargin. Sweargin's got it. Dribbles over to the wing on and all the way to the bucket, up and under, kick it in the corner lane. McNeely, that's his 3rd three of the third, and it is a 52-43 lead. Knowles thought about the 3, back to Norris. Norris has got it, trying to set up the offense. He'll fire a 3. Knowles, no. Rebound on the backside. A little bit quick on the trigger for the Cats there. Get it off for Thompson. Thompson's got it outside. Nevada's never led by double digits. Got a chance to push it to double digits here with 2 minutes to go in the third. And now Logan McNeely underneath for Thompson, who puts it up and in. And it's an 11-point lead, 54-43. Thompson knocks it in. We got a timeout. We'll take one as well.
Max Savings Event is here at Max Ford in Harrisonville. New 2018 F-150 Super Cab. No money down, buy it for $459 a month. 2018 Escape, 0 down, buy it for $256 a month. Come to Max Ford in Harrisonville for the Max Savings Event and see why we are the fastest growing dealership in the Midwest. Max Ford Harrisonville at the corner of 291 and 71 highways, or shop 24/7 at maxford.com. See dealer for details.
When you get down, I always talk about you got to win games in segments. Well, now you're in that situation. You're down 11. You got to win this last 2 minutes and try to get this back to 6. Get this back to where you were when you went into the third quarter. You can get it to 6 going to the fourth quarter. You won't have as much energy to exert in that fourth quarter of play. So if you're the Wildcats, it's kind of what you got to do here this last 2 minutes. You don't want to lose this last 2 minutes and make that 11-point Nevada lead becomes 17 or 18. So we'll see how the Cats respond here, down 11, their first double-digit deficit of the night. And this is where they've struggled. This is that danger zone for them, where 11 has become 15 and 20. This 11 needs to come 5 or 6 before we get to the fourth quarter. 2 minutes to go here in the fourth, 1:59 to be exact. Bringing it up will be Norris. Has it across the timeline. Get it off on the wing. Dribble it in is Poisel. He cannot connect. Not the look you want right there. No offense ran. They ran about 10 seconds off, and you bulldoze your way to the bucket and toss up a shot. 1:35 to go in the half. 54-43 the score. We got a whistle away from the ball. Call that on Jacob Poisel. Here comes Jaden Wilson into the ball game. 1:33 to go. 54-43. Cats down 11. Got to get a stop here if you're the Cats. Get it off. Trying to get it in, and they do to Lane McNeely. He's hot. He's got 3 threes in this third quarter. Free throw line for Thompson underneath for Logan McNeely. Cannot knock it down, and the Cats down 11 in the ball. 1:20 to go in the third. Jenkins with it, dribbles over to the left side wing. Goes back out front for Poisel. Poisel's got it out front. He's going to drive in. Gets it knocked away. Reach-in foul going to be called. So Jacob gets bailed out there. That's a couple of times in a row. Jacob's tried to get it to the hoop. And it'll be Cats ball with 1:12 to go in the quarter. Jenkins looking to get it in. Gets it in for Crowley. Crowley's got it on the wing, right side. Going to go to Jenkins. Jenkins has it in the corner. Out of the corner of the free throw line for Poisel. It's knocked away from him to Knowles to Jenkins. Jenkins has got it outside. Jenkins going to drive in. Strong move. Bryce Jenkins can't knock it down. Out of bounds off of Lane McNeely, though, and it'll stay with the Cats with 50 seconds to go. I liked that move by Bryce right there. It was aggressive. He took it to the rack. He's tried to take this game over. He's got 22 so far for the Cats. So Poisel gets a technical called on him. Did not see that one. I was looking down. Not sure I saw that one. First one is good, and that is not what the Cats need. 55-43. Second one good. 56-43. So Cats need to grease the wheels up here before they fall off. Down 13 with 50 seconds to go in the third. Sweargin going to bring it across the timeline. And you can just tell by looking down there the way Swearengen's been this game. He's one of those that's going to get you into some trouble. Underneath they go. Thompson loses the handle, but it goes right to McNeely back out front for Swearengen. Swearengen off for Applegate in the corner. Thompson going to try to drive. Kicks it inside Swearengen into the corner for McNeely. McNeely going to drive. Kick it back out. Applegate for three. Good. It's 59-43, and just like that, it's a 16-point game. We'll see what the Cats are made of here. They're going to have to make a run in the fourth quarter. Down by 16 in this one. Jenkins three, no. And that'll take us to the fourth half quarter, no. 3 quarters in the books, Cats down 59-43.
When you climb in your vehicle with your kids and head to the Wildcat game, you want to be safe. Make sure your tires are safe by visiting William and Michelle's at Young's Tire and Wheel Center. You might not need them today. William can give you a peace of mind by letting you know when you will. If tires are needed, they will get you the best tire on the market and Harrisonville's best tire warranty with free flat repair for life of the tire. So stay safe with new tires from Young's Tire and Wheel Center. When you climb in your vehicle with your kids and
Cats outscored 25-15 in that third quarter and are now down by 16 as we go to the fourth. Cats had hung around the first half, and that bad stretch there at the end of that third quarter where they gave up a technical foul, 2 points, and then a few other buckets there. It was 49-41, a 10-2 run by Nevada, though, pushed it out to 16. Cats were outscored 25-15 in that third. And it'll be Nevada ball to start quarter number 4 here. 59-43 is our score. Across the timeline we go. Applegate with it. He thought about a three. Going to kick it off on the wing. Back out front they go. Cheney over now for Denny. Denny goes inside, and it's stripped away by the Cats with 7:45 to go. Jenkins has it. Back to Knowles. He'll fire. He'll connect. 59-46. It's a 13-point contest. Colby Knowles for 3. Back the other way we go with it. Off on the wing for Denny. Denny goes cross court into the corner for Cheney. Inside they go to Denny, and he puts it up and in for 2. 61-46. Back the other way. Filer with it. Back to Jenkins. Over for Crowley. Jenkins, baseline jumper, good. Bryce Jenkins for 2. 61-48. 13-point contest. And off outside into the wing. Baseline is Thompson. He is fouled on the floor. Just the 4th team foul on the Cats. Carson Crowley gets the foul called on him. Applegate set to pass it in. Trying to get the ball in here. Skip it into Denny. Over to Thompson. Thompson to Denny. Over the other way, Applegate for 3. He has been on fire. Knocks that one down. Is Applegate. He's got 3 threes in the second half. Rogers knocks it down. He's got 10. So 64-50 our score. Cats with a steal. Off to Jenkins. Glass and good. Bryce Jenkins, and he'll go to the line for an and one. 64-52. If you get this Bryce Jenkins every single game, the Cats are going to win a lot of ball games. He's got 23 in the game, a chance to make it 24. They got him for 26 on the board, but I think they gave one of his threes one of the other threes to somebody else. Cannot knock it down. It's a 12-point game, 64-52 the score. Applegate to Denny, back to Applegate in the backcourt. Ahead they go for Logan McNeely. He drives in, and a foul inside. Call that on Brody Rogers. His third, I believe. And Applegate goes to the free throw line. Applegate's got 2. He got 3 threes in the second half. He has been unconscious in the second half. 65-52. It's a 13-point game with just under 6 to go in the third, or in the ball game. Second one good, and it's 66-52. Jenkins across the timeline with it. Over to Filer. It's a 14-point ball game. Cats down. Filer goes to the bucket. He is fouled on the way. That'll be the third team foul. Brody Rogers set to pass it in. Get it in to Knowles. Set shot, no. Rebound on the backside by Wilson. Little fadeaway by Wilson is no good, and he'll go to the line for a pair. Good offensive board by Jaden Wilson. So 5:38 to go. So where you want to be if you're not knocking down threes, you want to be at the free throw line with the clock stopped to try to cut into this deficit. Wilson at the line, back of the rim, no good. One more to go here for Jaden. 5:38 to go. Second one is up and no good. Missed them both. And it's a rebound back to Nevada. Nevada a chance to push this back out to 16 or 17 here. Across the timeline they go with it. Thompson with it. Tries to get rid of it. Out of bounds. Off of McNeely and back to the Cats. We got a timeout. We'll take one as well. Cats down 14.
Decisions on the football field must be made in a split second. When buying a home, it is quite the opposite. Let Carol Looney and her staff at American Heritage walk you through the process with ease. They will make sure buying your dream home doesn't become a nightmare. From the first showing until the keys are in your hand, go with the realtors that have called Harrisonville home since 1981. American Heritage Realtors, office located next to Sonic on Commercial, or go see them at americanheritage-realtors.com.
All right, 5:27 to go in this one, and possibly 5:27 to go in the Cats season, down by 14. They need one big run here to try to get this one close in the last minute to 2. Down by 14 right now. They have a heartbeat. It's kind of faint, but they can come back. I've seen crazier things. I remember our second year of Coach Mercer's tenure at Harrisonville. They were down 13 with 3.5 minutes to go at Knob Noster, and they came back and won that basketball game. I've always maintained that was one of the turning points of the Wildcat basketball program. It's when those kids learned how to win. So they have come back from big deficits before. They need a big run here. And I'm going to tell you right now, a 13-point deficit, 14-point deficit now is not what a 13-point deficit was just 11 years ago. Jenkins with it for the Cats. Across the timeline he goes. 14-point game. Jenkins going to drive. Glass and no good. Back of the rim as it floats off. And it goes back the other way, but I like the take by Bryce there. Get it out for Denny. Denny back for Applegate. Ahead they go for McNeely. Underneath Thompson. No good. He's fouled by Rogers. That'll be 4 on Brody with 5:06 to go, and Thompson will go to the free throw line. Now, really the difference in this ball game is the scoring for Nevada is spread out, and they have 4 players in double figures where the Cats with just 2. First free throw by Thompson is good. One more to go here. 67-52 the score. And Brody just with 10, but Jenkins with 24. And other than that, nobody really. Knowles has 9, but those are all from the three-point line. 68-52. We're back to a 16-point advantage for Nevada. Jenkins has it underneath for Crowley. Glass no good, and you can't miss the easy looks. Cats have missed 3 of them in a row. You miss those easy looks, you're going to have a long night, and the Cats in trouble with a 16-point deficit. Make it stay 16 as Nevada misses an easy of their own. Jenkins hands off for Knowles. Knowles will fire. Knowles cannot connect. Rogers puts it back up. He is fouled. He'll go to the free throw line for a pair. Nevada's, like I said, they're spreading the scoring around. 34 of the 52 points coming from 2 players for the Cats. And you need that third, fourth player to really step in there. First free throw, no good by Brody. Has 1 more to go, 68-52. And, you know, the good thing for the Cats is they have everyone besides Jaden Wilson coming back next year. All 5 of their starters will be back. Not only that, you also gain 68-53. You're going to gain Kennedy Atkinson, who's been hurt all season. You get back Landon George, who's been hurt a majority of the season as well. Now Brody throws that one away, and now an easy layup for Nevada. 70-53 the score after the easy bucket by Denny underneath. And we got a quick 30-second timeout. We'll just keep it here. But what I was talking about, you look at the injuries this year, and you don't want to use injuries as an excuse. Youth is an excuse because a lot of these guys have not played at the varsity level before. But if you overall look at it, you were without Isaiah Patrick for a majority or all year, who would have been a starter for you. Kennedy Atkinson, who possibly would have been a starter. Landon George, who would have been a starter. Those 3 right there, that's probably 25, 35 points a game that you're missing out on. The other way to look at it, though, is with these injuries, you're getting varsity time for guys that possibly would not have been in varsity action this year. And you're going to mix in some more of those sophomores next year. River Riley, you give him another year of strength. He's going to be the starting quarterback probably for the Cats next year. You also mix in a Connor Blix with the rest of these guys, and they've got potential to be very, very good on the season next year. 70-53, Cats down by 17. 4:09 to go here in this one. Underneath for Rogers. Floater good. Brody Rogers in the paint. Makes it 70-55. Rogers now with 13 in the ball game. Kick it in the corner for Logan McNeely. Back out front they go for Swearengin. Swearengin's got it. Going to go underneath for McNeely, or for Applegate, underneath to Lane McNeely. And McNeely knocks it in for 2. And it's 72-55. A little bit too hard on that one for the Cats. And with 3:25 to go, Nevada with it up by 17 and the basketball. 3 ball in the corner, thought about by Logan McNeely instead of Cutter. Underneath they go Swearengin. Good ball movement by Nevada. Kick it back out and run it back around. Logan McNeely into the corner. Denny. Denny underneath. Floater good by Swearengin. Hits the first bucket of the second half at 74-55. Top of the key is Jenkins. Step back jumper, no, by Jenkins. And it's a scrum forward ahead for McNeely, up and glass and good from Denny to Lane McNeely. And it's 76-55, 21-point game for Nevada. Into the corner they go, back for Wilson, who's going to take it in, no, and goes to the free throw line for a pair. Jaden Wilson, 0 for 2 from the line tonight. With 2:22 to go, going to try to Two-shot opportunity here. Cats down 21. First one up and in. Makes it 76-56. Now 1 for 3 from the line is Jaden. Second one, no. Rebound for Rogers. He bowls his way in and knocks it down. 76-58. An 18-point game with 2:10 to go. Ahead they go. Good ball movement again by Nevada. Glass and good, and that'll be 5 on Brody Rogers. Thompson knocks it down. He's got 20 in the ball game, and it's 78-58. And that'll be the 5th on Brody. Connor Blick's going to check in for him. Checking in the game is Connor Blix for this first action of the game. Free throw no good by Thompson. First miss since back in the first half. Connor Blix with it. Back out to Jenkins. Jenkins has it, going to dribble over into the corner. He goes for Wilson. Wilson back to Knowles, his 4th 3 of the game. 78-61. Cats still fighting here with under 2 to go, down 17. Swearigan has it outside. Kick it off in the corner for McNeely. Back out front for Applegate. Back to McNeely. That is Lane underneath for Logan. Step back jumper good and makes it 80-61. And we got a whistle and a timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. Cats down 19.
When you live in a small town, you need someone you can trust to buy a used car from. Steve Holland with Holland Auto Sales is that guy. Selling cars in Harrisonville for 35 years gains you that trust. Used car dealers can come and go, but not Steve. Holland Auto Sales, with 3 generations of Hollands graduating from Harrisonville, means he will be here for years to come. So go see the guy who the Grammer family trusts to buy from. Steve Holland with Holland Auto Sales on Commercial Street, just past Burger King.
All right, welcome back. Cats wholesale changes coming into the ball game. And same for Nevada as well here. Cats going to get the ball. Connor Blick's going to bring it up for the Cats. Foul inside. Tiemann going to go to the free throw line. So James Tiemann at the line for a pair here. Good by Tiemann. Makes it an 80-62 ball game. One more to go here. Knocks them both down. So Tiemann with 2 and makes it 80-63. Back the other way we go with it. Thorpe back out front for Denny. Denny gets a travel called with 1:06 to go. Cats going to go. Carruthers to pass it in for the Cats. Blick's going to bring it across the timeline with 1:05 to go. Blick's with it, gets it off for Riley. Riley's got it on the wing. Underneath for Wilson, who cannot connect, and a rebound by Denny, and it goes back the other way. 49 seconds to go. Saved by the Cats, and push it is Blix. Blix to Riley. Riley's got it. Baseline jumper. River Riley for 2. So River Riley knocks it down, makes it 80-65. And the Cats season's going to end. That means baseball and track for everyone tomorrow. Good news for the Cats' future should be rather bright next season, with a lot of guys coming back from injury and mixing in some of these sophomores with the junior class, and they'll be juniors and seniors next year. 80-65 the score, and Denny is just going to run out the clock. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be back to wrap it up right after this. Final score, 80-65. Cats fall in the district tournament.
nights on a football field are a must. That's why Cameron Chenoweth of American Family and Lacey Dominick of Shelter Insurance are teaming up to give you options in the insurance market. They know you have choices, and they want to work together like the Wildcat football team to make sure you have the best insurance coverage out there. To see what their team can do for you, call Cameron Chenoweth at 816-380-3996 and Lacey Dominick at 816-380-2700.
Welcome back. Your final score tonight, 80-65. Cats fall to the Nevada Tigers by 15. But, you know, really the story, the 13-0 run late in the second quarter by the Nevada Tigers is what the difference in this ball game. That pushed them out to double-figure lead basically at the end of the first half. And then they had another run, a 10-2 run in that third quarter. So you took those two runs together, a 23-2 run, and that's your difference on the scoreboard. Plus some there for the Wildcats tonight. They fought early, but again, the Achilles heel of the Cats is finished. 32 full minutes. They couldn't get it going in the second half tonight. They hung with Nevada there for a lot of that third quarter, but then that 10-2 run pushed them out to a 16-point lead. And when you have a good team like Nevada, they were balanced scoring across the board. They had 6 different players score, but 4 of them had at least 13 points for the Nevada Tigers, and anytime you have a team that's going to do that and balance their scoring, it's going to be a long night for you, and it was for the Cats. But a valiant effort. Bryce Jenkins with 24, 15 from Brody Rogers, and 4 threes for 12 points from Colby Knowles. And the Cats tried to hang around, just didn't have enough firepower. Future obviously bright for the Cats, but at this point, you know, you just got to regroup, rebuild, and see what you can do in the summer and work on it towards next season. For us, that's going to do it for us unless somebody calls and says, hey, you want to come? Last year we did some Raytown South games in the playoffs. Raytown South is still alive. Obviously they play, I believe, tonight and then on possibly Friday night as well. Our good friend Aaron, I am the head coach there. So we wish him well as they were the state runners-up last year. But for us for right now, that's going to really wrap it up for the season. Got to thank all of my guys, Gary Davidson, who couldn't be here tonight, Ron Allshager back here, who's usually behind the camera. I need to take the camera and put it on Ron since he's always got the camera. Jerry sitting next to me here as well. It's a four-man team, and it takes all 4 of us to get these on the air, and it also takes all of our great sponsors we've had all season long. I want to thank all of them. Applebee's, South Gas Tribune, Troby's Maytag Home Appliance Center, Sherwood Community Bank, Holland Auto Sales, Cameron Chenoweth American Family, Lacey Dominick Shelter Insurance, Forged by Fire, Tees Screen Printing, who gives us our great shirts and logo apparel all season, Stafford and Stafford Insurance, Schroeder Chiropractic, Young's Auto Center, Young's Tire and Wheel Center, Salon 114, The Trade Fair, Kaleidoscope, Applebee's, Troby's, the Dickey Cottage new on board, along with Brew Daddy's Coffee, DW Creations, the Garage Burgers, Cider House Event Space, as I'm just rolling down all of the list of all of these. But we've got great sponsors, and we've had them all season long. So we want to thank them for getting us on the air. And, guys, we'll be back out talking to them soon, because before you know it, it'll be football season in the fall. And the Cats have a good football team coming back this next season. Again, your final score tonight, 80-65. Cats fall in district play, and both the Cats and Lady Cats are done for the season. So we will see you all later on from Pleasant Hill. I'm Chad Grammer saying good night. We'll see you this fall.